just what, because I have just explained everything with the help of flow chart. So we will be following that only, right? And accordingly we'll be doing, because this chapter is somewhere I'm trying, because very important chapter that will be helping you in 10th as well. So the chapter is very important. So accordingly you will make your notes. Okay. So we have two questions left, I think, for yesterday. I think this one and the after that 11th question, then we are done. So we'll quickly write it down and then we'll start. Classify the following in elements, compound, and mixture. Okay. So over here, what are the elements? Okay. So elements are basic forms of matters that cannot be broken down into simple substance. Okay. So over here, mercury and bromine are two elements that are liquid at room temperature, while gallium and cesium become liquid when the temperature is slightly above the temperature. So over here, you know everything about this element and everything. So these are the things. So elements: sodium, silver, tin, and silicons. These are element. Compound: calcium carbonate, methane, and carbon dioxide. They are compound. And mixture: soil, sugar solution, coal, soap, air, and blood. They are mixture. So you will write element, these three, four, and compound, these, and mixture, these. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So sorry girls, I just lost networks. Okay, girls done. BIS, BA, BS. Okay, girls done. These you just have to write the names. Done? Yes, no. Okay. Now, which of the following are chemical changes? Okay. So, growth of plant, rusting of iron, cooking of food, digestion of food, and burning of candles are chemical changes. Why? Because a chemical change is the one that brings change in the chemical properties of the matter, resulting in new substance. So, first of all, you will write this, a chemical change, and then you will write growth of plant, rusting of iron, cooking of food, digestion of food, and burning of candles are the chemical changes. Okay. Okay, done? Okay, so let's just start with the next chapter. So in this entire chapter, we will be studying about tissues. Okay, so this is very important chapter. Okay, because this is a basic, whatever you will be studying in the next class. Okay, so now coming to tissues, ma'am, what are tissue basically? Okay, so tissue, we will be studying two types of tissue. One is your plant tissue and one is your animal tissue. Okay, so first of all, we will study about this. Are plant and animal tissues made up of same type of tissue? So first thing is that first question is, ma'am, plant tissue and animal tissue, they have same thing. Okay, so very first thing is that we'll start with that, ma'am. Let's see what is this tissue and everything. Okay, clear? So first of all, you will write tissue. Okay, so tissue, you will write a group of cells that are similar in structure or work together to achieve a particular function forms a tissue. Okay, so you will write the definition of tissue. Clear?
Done, ma'am.
Okay, so now before starting, tissue you already know. So let's just do one differentiation between the plant tissue and the animal tissue. Okay, so plant tissue over here, most of the cells are dead and animal tissue cells are living. Growth in plants is limited to certain regions. See, this is a plant, so of course it will grow to a limited, right? So growth in plants is limited, but growth in animal is not limited. Okay, there are some tissue in plants that divide throughout and large quantity of supportive tissues. Okay, and here less quantity of supportive tissue, less quantity of supportive tissue. So these are the 2 points. So first of all, you will write plant tissue. This is not basically the difference, but we are looking for the feature. So you will write plant tissue, you will write these points, that most of the cells are dead and growth is limited. And here there are tissues which divide throughout and large quantity of supportive tissue. For then you will make another point, animal tissue, you will write these 2 points, cells are living, growth in animals is not limited. Clear?
Done, ma'am.
Okay, both of you done?
Yes.
Okay. So now, basically what happens, now I'll just give you a brief idea what we are going to study, right? Then see, plant tissue is basically divided into two forms. One is your meristematic tissue and one is your permanent tissue. Okay, so this is a diagram. First, we will understand. Plant tissue is divided into meristematic tissue and the permanent tissue. Okay, and what this meristematic tissue is basically divided into three parts: apical, lateral, and the intercalary. Okay, clear? So, what we learned, plant tissue is basically divided into two parts: meristematic tissues and the permanent tissue. Okay, and this further is divided into three parts: apical, lateral, and intercalary. Okay, but this permanent tissue is divided into two parts again. Okay, one is simple and one is complex. Getting the point, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, simple and complex. So over here you have again three parts: parenchyma, sclerenchyma, and collenchyma. Three parts. Okay, and over here you have two parts: one is xylem and one is phloem. Okay, clear? So first of all, you will make a diagram like this. First of all, what you will do, you will write plant tissue. Okay, plant tissue. Then you will write meristematic tissue. You have your books with you. You can check the spelling from there. Meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Then over here, apical, lateral, and intercalary. Wait, let me just check whether this diagram is there in your chapter or not. So that it's not there. So you have to do efforts. You have to make your own table. Okay. Okay. So you will draw it along with me. Just do it like this. Write plant tissue and make it like this. Okay. Plant tissue. Then this meristematic tissue and the permanent tissue. Okay. Clear? You
Yes,
can see
ma'am.
the meristematic tissue and the permanent tissues. Okay. And once you are done with this, then you will write it apical. You will from here, you will wait a minute. Okay, so let's just start again because things were not right. Okay, plant tissue. Okay, making two parts: meristematic tissue and the permanent tissue. Over meristematic tissue, you will get these three things. Okay, these three things means apical, meristem, intercalary, and the lateral. Okay, clear? And then over a permanent tissue, you will again divide it. Over here, you will write it like this. Okay, these three. Then again, you will divide it in simple and complex. Okay, again, you have three: parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma. And complex, you will again divide it into two. Okay, just don't divide it further, just write it down. Okay, complex, you have two: xylem and phloem. Clear? So you will first draw this table: two: xylem and phloem. Parenchyma, sclerenchyma, collenchyma, apical, lateral, and intercalary. Clear? So quickly draw it and let me know once you are done.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, both of you done? Okay, so let's just start. Now we'll be discussing everything in detail. Okay. So now first of all, plant tissues. Okay. So plant tissues, basically we'll be discussing about meristematic tissues. Okay. Coming to meristematic tissues, the growth of the plants occur only in certain specific regions. See, coming to plant, see, plants are not like human beings. Okay, for example, this is a human being. Okay, your hands will grow, your legs will grow, your hairs will grow, your head will grow, everything will grow. Okay, but in plants, you will see that it will grow to certain limits and after that it will stop. Okay, so the growth of plants occur only in certain specific regions. This is because of the dividing tissue known as meristematic tissue. Okay, so first of all, plant tissue, you already know the few points about plant tissues. Okay, now we are talking about meristematic tissues. So see, uh, whatever growth takes place in plants, it's due to meristematic tissues. Okay, meristematic tissues. Okay, okay, it's due to meristematic tissues. Okay, meristematic tissue is located only at these points depending on the region where they are present. Meristematic tissues are classified as. Okay, so due to location, we have three types of meristematic tissues. Okay, one is apical, one is intercalary, and one is lateral. Okay, so ma'am, what is this and what is that? Okay, so we'll look for our notes. So coming to first of all apical, it is present at the growing tips of stems and root. Okay, and what it helps increase the length of stem and root. So SNR, you won't be writing shortcut, you will be writing it helps in increase the length of shoe steps, stem and root. Okay, and laternal basically is also known as cambium. It is present in radical portion of stem and root. Okay, and increase the girth. Girth means the width. For example, this is because when it will increase, it will be like this girth. Okay, or the thickness of stem and root. Intercalary, it is present in internodes at the base of leaves. Okay, at the base of leaves. Okay, and observe the size of internodes. Clear?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So first of all, what you will write plant tissue. You already wrote what are the features. Then you will write meristematic tissue. Then you will write the growth of plants occurs only in certain specific region. This is because the dividing tissue, also known as meristematic tissues, okay, is present located only at these points. So you will write till here, and after that you will write depending on the region where there are present meristematic tissues are classified as. You will write till here, and after that we'll do one by one. Okay, done. Okay. So now you will write about one by one about everything. First of all, apical. So this is the first one. Apical is present at the growing tips of steps and root and increases the length of the stem and root. Okay. And then you will, this will be your apical. Okay. Apical. And from here, it will be, first of all, you will write meristem. Okay. First of all, you will write meristem or the lateral one. Okay. Apical, we wrote it, and then you will write about lateral meristem. This is the girth of the stems or root increase due to lateral meristem, which is also known as this. Okay, and then the third one. From here, the third one, intercalated meristem, seen in some plants, is located near the nodes. Cell of meristem tissues. Okay, you will write till here. Clear? Okay. Now we'll start with this. You will write few things about this. Cell of meristematic tissues are very active. They have dense cytoplasm, thin cellulose wall, and prominent nuclei. Okay, they like vacuoles. Okay, these are the feature of meristematic tissues. Okay, meristematic.